Hola, ¿cómo están? And what is going on, guys? DarkScheme here, back after a hiatus over the weekend. And bear with me because I am a little bit sick still, but I'm well enough to make a commentary video. So let's get right into it. Today we're talking about the campaign relief blog post, which was posted by Bravo over the weekend. So getting right into it, he does talk about Spartan laser kills and the increase in kills after the buff to the Spartan laser. And overall, it's looking great. The Spartan laser is actually functioning correctly and doing its job. So that's nice to hear, nice to see. And with it, of course, the Warzone Firefight Beta. So if you guys played the Firefight Beta, let me know what you guys thought about it. And of course, what you think needs to be updated or even added into Warzone Firefight to make it better. The blog post also glosses over a few things that are looking to get updated as far as UI updates, Forge goodness, and post-game medals. And that is a big deal for a ton of people, I know for sure, is the post-game medals. One thing we've wanted for a good while, and definitely needed in Halo to make it feel like Halo once again. The blog post does go into talks about Infection and all the maps that they've been working on for Infection, not only Forge maps made by the community, but also maps that they themselves are working on as well. And for those who want to check out the entire blog post, I will be putting the link in the description below to that. And continuing on, it's looking like Forge is getting some more goodies with a small image glimpse that was in the blog. So not sure what I'm looking at here. A few more props, of course. It looks like a different type of texture for a wall and some sort of particle effect, which looks really interesting and fun. And hopefully that is an animated feature that you can toggle and play around with. And if you've been playing Arena lately, you have noticed that the layout of some maps are a little bit different with not only the weapons, but also the power-ups. It's explained that for a little while now, the multiplayer team has been testing out some refreshed Arena map layouts, and overall it's looked like it's been tested both in-house and out-house. Of course, a few people playing those interesting games. I think one that was interesting was Coliseum with removed sniper spawns and added binary rifle spawns within the caves. Now, of course, this seems a little funny, but at the moment, as it was tested out, it was found out that it didn't really work out for what Coliseum entailed for the gameplay. So all the details on everything that they've changed in the Arena Refresh update is in that blog post if you guys want to check out the details. And last but not least, Halo 5's campaign has been updated. Of course, this isn't a huge update which would change the story to Halo 5. This is kind of just a gameplay update for those looking to play a little bit more campaign, and we're seeing that it was a little more difficult or less difficult for a few reasons here and there. And they've been looking into balancing the campaign for a little while now after seeing a bunch of reviews and feedback on the entirety of the campaign, and they're looking to continue to improve the experience for those who are jumping into Halo 5's campaign even now. So there were a handful of issues. One was that two-player co-op sessions were a little bit more difficult than they were supposed to, and single player was a little too easy. And in 2 or 3 player co-op, the squad AI would get stuck running back and forth between players while mashing the call for help button. So they've been putting a ton of different things, and there are so many specific changes. There is a long list of what they've balanced within the campaign. So once again, if you guys want to check out the entire details, they are in that blog post. One thing that I will say from the specific changes that was huge is that they made the Warden attacks a little easier to dodge, particularly in low difficulties, and the face beam tracking from the Warden is a lot more lenient for the player to be able to dodge it. The gravity bomb is a lot less homing as well, and the melee attack has slightly less range. So all those Warden engagements are looking to be a little bit better, and because there are a few within the campaign, they're looking to be that much better. And of course, one big thing as well is the AI storm rifle suppressor and light rifle effectiveness was pretty huge. AI storm rifles are now fired in shorter bursts, a few projectiles are spread out more and move more slowly, and jackals are now less effective than elites with that said storm rifle. For the suppressor, it does fire in longer bursts, but the projectiles do have less homing, and crawlers are less effective than the soldiers with that suppressor. And last but not least, the AI fires shorter bursts with the light rifle. Once again, if you guys want to check out all the information, you guys can check out the link in the description below. And that is pretty much it for me today. Definitely interesting to see some campaign updates coming into Halo 5 Guardians. And 343 is still continuing to improve and kind of revitalize the multiplayer experience for everybody today. So it's definitely nice to see 343 taking the initiative with all these different changes, but I definitely want to see them push it a little bit more to try and gain traction and continuously update the game and make fixes as much as possible to, continue and try and make the experience for Halo 5 as best as it can be. But with that, let me know what you guys think about all this. How do you feel about the campaign balance update? How do you feel about Forge getting a few new toys within the Halo 5 sandbox? And if you played Arena, what do you think about the Arena map refresh updates and the different layout of each map with weapons and power-ups? I'll leave you guys with that, and as always, I'd like to thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time.